and the village PBA. We have to approve. So we have, have a motion? Want to make a motion, Paul?
Yeah, I'll make a motion, we approve the agreement between the Village of Washingtonville and the PBA regarding the SRO. As outlined in front of us.
With the expiration date of February 20, to an expiration date of
February 28th.
February 20, 2019.
March 1, 2016, February 28, 2019.
Deputy Mayor Lang made the motion. Second? Trustee Mack. Roll call. Deputy, Trustee Kalor.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lang.
Yes.
Trustee Mack.
Yes.
Trustee Lodato. Zero. Good for that. Okay. Public comment. Items that are not on the agenda, please limit it to 3 minutes. If you could state your name and Scott, whatever's on your mind.
You told us that our permit was gonna come up for vote today?
Can you speak up?
The field permits for Woodfield were supposed to come up for vote today?
They brought in with the 2 separate dates. What were the time, I think the times were the same, correct?
The times on both of them were the same, it was just a different time period. It was April through the end of July, and then September through November,
We make the times very same.
as per your request.
Huh? I thought we were gonna go up to like 12 or 1. It's still 8 in the morning?
No, we changed it to
Oh.
3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Weekdays, 3 o'clock till dusk, weekends, dawn till dusk.
On weekends.
We want that. What do you think?
These are the numbers that
I think what we also had requested, and if you could get it to us as soon as possible, schedules of, and it's fluid, I know that, it's gonna.
And they will change, but
Right.
yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know, so let's pick a date Tuesday. From Tuesday on, this is our schedule. And-
Well, basically, Monday through Saturday, we'll be on the field every day.
No, I'm just talking about, it rains, a game is not tonight, it's going to be,
Yeah, that's fluid, I can't, that's, yeah.
I don't know if you've been up there to the.
I have, that leads me to another question.
Okay.
The spot that was marked out for us to put a shed is a little small.
Okay.
We're looking at getting a 10 by 20 pod.
Yeah, I think it was just placed there, so,
Okay.
you know, you had an idea.
Okay,
of where it was gonna go. But that's the area that it will go.
okay.
Is that good? The area?
I would think, you have it right by the garbage cans. I was thinking more to the left, in the
Chris said
back,
something about
closer
the
to
board
the batting cage, so it's out of the way a little bit.
The left of the batting cage?
No, where it is now, it's like if the garbage cans are to the right, the building is behind us. If you walk out the big garage door of the building, that's where they have it.
Okay,
Since the size and the shape of it, I'm thinking to the left of that,
okay,
so it's kind of in that corner out of the way.
okay.
That's all.
Yeah, I don't think there's any, I think they just marked it out.
Mhm.
There's no wires under there or
Yeah.
anything.
Because that way it's out of the way and people can still drive through. If we put it there, it's kind of right in the middle of everything.
Correct. Now, we will be doing more around the batting cage,
Okay,
okay, cleaning that up, putting a stone walkway was talked about.
okay.
We did place the fence, post and rail fence, outside the field, okay? We do have to fence in the well,
Okay,
that is there. You're gonna see at least a 6-foot chain link fence.
okay.
It would be, and you're also going to see a fence around the pump that's next to the building.
Okay,
That's next to the overhead.
yeah, right.
You mentioned that you were going to rewire.
We have to
To
get in
the,
touch with him to see what he can do to fix that outlet, yes.
Okay. And if you get us his insurance papers, I'm sure he's good.
Mhm.
I know he's good.
Yeah, he's done work in there before.
He's done work for us
Yeah.
also.
He's gonna wire the batting cages before they do the path, right?
Well, that would be the thing we have to get in there, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pipe in there already that's wired, but it's not working correctly, so we don't know if he just has to pull new wire through it or if he has to dig anything up, we're not completely sure. It might just be as simple as
I'm
pulling a
hoping
new
he
wire.
just has to pull the
Yeah.
wires. We will have to discuss with Anytime Electric about that electrical panel.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have full access to that, because you can't have access into the garage.
Right.
Because it's gonna be public water. We also, along those same lines, you have equipment in the bathroom?
I took it all out,
It's
or
clean?
I took almost all of it out. There are some things that were put in there that don't belong to us,
Okay,
that I think belong to the village. There's fencing and fence poles and some other things that are not ours.
okay.
And I got most of the stuff out into the concession stand. They should have no problem getting into the bathroom
Okay,
and the bath.
because I was up there today and it was full of kids, playing in the playground.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um,
No, they should have no
digging up-
problem.
Digging up the infield and.
Yeah, that's fine. They should have no problem getting into the bathrooms to get everything going.
Right, and so what we want to do is open up the bathrooms
Mhm.
on a regular basis, open them up in the morning. DPW opens them up, the police closes them at night, as well as the park. So we have to keep in mind that the park will be closed at the, when it.
How will the park be closed?
The gate on the,
The gate is gonna be locked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Will we have a key to that?
Yes. Well, it should be open, it's gonna be open in the morning
Mhm.
and close at night, okay? We got a lot of work to do up there, you have our word, okay?
Mhm.
Hopefully, we got that out of the conversation that we had, trustee Ladado, myself, you and Scott, and they have started that.
Okay. Yeah, so there's gravel
We
there.
wanna know what else needs to be done up there. I met with, I'm glad we came in tonight, Chris Montino about replacing the yellow tubing that goes around the fence.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be great.
Because it's dangerous, right now it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's starting to come apart, there's pieces missing.
It's dry rotting,
Yeah.
and also looked into perhaps putting, what the high school did behind their baseball field and softball fields was put canvas,
We put that up every year.
okay? Instead of the blue lattice work that's by the dugouts.
Oh, around the dugouts. Well, we put black canvas up along the outside of the field, all the way, around the backstop, so that people can't see in there.
Right, okay.
But, yeah, the lattice in the dugouts is starting to show its
That's
age.
right,
Yeah.
to show its age. We had,
fences inside the.
yeah, that blue.
Yeah, so slats that go in, some of them are missing, some of them are broken.
Yeah. We don't have a schedule yet because the fields are just too wet to roll the field. What I did notice, where we had the plastic for the ice rink, it's beautiful color green. Do not ask us to cover the whole field next year in plastic, because we're not gonna do that.
Did you
Okay?
pull the fence in?
Yeah, the fence is gone, that's what you're talking about, that's what's in the.
No, there's old fencing from.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
when
sorry.
everything got emptied out of that garage,
Okay,
everything was taken out. So there's stuff that's in the bathrooms that I would assume belongs to the village,
okay.
that's not ours.
All right, so you're saying all bathrooms clean, they can be ready to go, we just gotta wait for the warm weather? You said?
The field was rolled today.
Oh, it was?
By the
Okay.
clay and the grass, that was rolled down, it's pretty flat
Oh,
now.
great, thank you.
And you ordered, or we have to order clay?
It's down at Devon's, I just have to pick it up.
Okay. You want it spread out the clay or just a pile?
Spread out.
Spread out? Just asking, I want to make sure all our i's are dotted and t's are crossed.
Well, I didn't see it on the agenda, so I'm gonna bring up the old question about the,
No, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah.
The open question about the electric use. I contacted O&R and actually got a readout from O&R, not just what we pay, but actual usage for the last 2 years. And I'm using the months April through November, and, which does include August, so we could obviously remove those months. For those 8 months for 2017, it was $1,092.90. For 2018, the same months, it was almost identical, $1,091.69. And that does include August. And it was not the $329, Scott, that you had seen, that was a payment that was made, but not with the bill. It was only $82.
No, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah, so that $329 was like a couple months put together that we paid. That's why I wanted to write from O and R.
Okay.
So as a board, we have to decide. A rough average is a little over 100 a month, like 125 a month of usage. If I take out both Augusts, I can give you the exact number. That's all.
And November
You'd
too.
have to take out November too.
All of November?
Yeah, we're not there in
We're
November.
done.
If anything, we're a couple of days into November.
Mhm. Okay.
Those couple of days are expensive.
They are.
Apparently.
Well, the bill is, we paid in, or they bill us in November, it's 10/10 to 11/7. So it would be from the 10th of October.
And what, can you tell me what the April would be?
Yeah,
Is that the same
April
thing?
is,
49
let's see,
to 58. 49 to 58.
do you have that?
The date?
The
You
April
want
bill?
the date range?
Yeah, the April bill,
Okay.
April 18?
yeah. Actually, we pay that in May. 4/9 to 5/8,
Okay.
and we pay that in May. So actually, I could take that bill off too. I could take off, yeah, I can take this off.
When you got those readings, trustee, was it just purely from concession? Or does the rest of the building have electric as well?
It would be for the building.
So how do we determine what Little League uses and what the building uses?
I don't know what, we don't have the well pumps working.
What do we, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just lights in the garage side, and they're never on.
So it's basically 99% concession, because we don't have anything. Once we get the well pump, we'll have probably a separate meter
Okay.
for when we get the well going. So I can take off August and, the August bill and the April bill. So for 2017, it's $846.11. And for last year, $864.03 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. That sound correct? 6 months of scheduling. So if I divide that by 6, it's $144 a month for last year on average. And the year before, 141 on average. So on average, in 2017, they used 141 a month, and last year, 144 a month. So as a board, we have to decide what we wanted to.
Sorry, how much?
2017 came out to 141 a month. And I have this for you guys at Little League if you need it, it's right from O&R. And 144 last year a month, for the months that they actually were there using it. I'm willing, because it's fluctuating, and then we'll narrow it down next year, to do